All right, friends, one quick stop here at my favorite spot. You know it's Goodwill. I see it's red tag today. I'm in here late afternoon, not a whole lot going on today. I am headed back here with the home goods. Kitchen scale, I already have a scale. This whole set here is $4.99. Look like a nice set back here, a set of 4 for $4.99 as well. $3.99. Can't believe no music is playing today. But you do hear the workers in the back. Fall is coming up soon, so this is a nice piece. Now this is a nice corner piece here. It's $6.99. And if you don't like this color, you can always spray paint it black or white. All right, guys, so I'm back. I brought you along with me when I went to Goodwill. I stopped by Ollie's. I did not bring you along in there, but Ollie's were very crowded today. They had a great sale. They had a 25% off of garden things and 15% off of everything else. So they usually just have one line open when you go in Ollie's. Today they had 3. So I'm sitting out here in the car because it's raining. You probably can hear it. But I'm going to show you here in the back. I picked up 2 more of those two trellis from Ollie's, and I picked up that corner stand that I saw in Goodwill. It rung up $9.99, but of course they had to go by the price that was actually on there, which was $6.99. And Ollie's, the original price of those trellis were $11.99. So I got them for $8.99 a piece. So I'm waiting. I'm sitting here in the car waiting to go in Aldi, and I may stop by Home Depot or Walmart, and I may go into Kroger, and then I'm gonna head out of here. So as soon as I get back to the house, I never did plant out those okra that I had soaking in water. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with that and just show you what I did purchase today. All right, guys. I'm hoping that the rain lifts up some so I can make it on the inside. All right, guys, I'll see you. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring you along on my next trip, so I may just wait till I get back to the house and we go ahead on and get these okra planted out. All right, guys, so I did make a pit stop here in Home Depot. I picked up some perlite and some sphagnum peat moss. Because I picked up the peat moss because it helps the excellent ingredient to lighten heavy potting mixes and native soils. I know a lot of people don't like to use peat moss, but it wouldn't, like when you know your soil is heavy, it wouldn't hurt to just add a little bit in there. You don't have to add a whole lot, but just a little bit. I'm gonna get some of this compost and manure, and I'm gonna try to pick up some potting mix, because I'm not gonna, well, I have some seed starter mix, but when I get ready to start my seeds, I'm just gonna get potting mix and just mix in the perlite there and possibly some peat moss. And you can take these two ingredients here and a little bit of that compost and manure, whichever brand that you choose to use. You got the Black Cow and you got this brand here, and you can mix in with some topsoil, and you got your good soil mixture there. And you're always adding your fertilizer as well. But all right, guys, I'm just gonna mosey around here just a few minutes. I just left Aldi. It has finally stopped raining, and then we're gonna head to the house so we can get there and plant out some of those okra seeds. All right, guys, so guess what? My mic is not on. I hate that. Instead of talking and didn't realize that I was not recording. But anyway, I have made it back to the house. This is the piece that I thrifted from Goodwill. This is a nice corner piece here. My plan is to use it in the guest bathroom. You'll see me point to it here in a few minutes. I'm thinking about spray painting this white. I have another, that little window there, that's the guest bathroom. So I'm thinking about spray painting this piece white. And I have another octagon shaped piece that's this color, pretty much this color as well, that I had already planned on spray painting it white as well. Now the paneling in the guest bathroom is pretty much this brown color here. I could keep it this color, but just to offset, I think I'm going to just spray paint this white as well as that piece. This rug here that I purchased from Ollie's. I purchased this from Ollie's. It was $6.99. It's a little too long for these steps, so I could cut that piece, but I think what I'm going to do is place it on the ground as you're coming up the steps. But anyway, this whole section is fixing to get worked on. After the siding has been put on, we're gonna do something to this back door here, screen door. We're gonna keep the screen, but we're just gonna kind of tidy it up a little bit better than what it is right now. So I'm gonna have to shift all these plants here, just shift them in another direction once he starts on the house. But I purchased this pine shavings. I purchased that a couple of days ago from Track Supply, and this is what I picked up from Home Depot. Was that potting mix, organic Kellogg's organic potting mix. I picked up that that peat moss perlite. I always try to keep perlite on hand, although I had some. And I picked up that cow manure and compost. And now here I'm getting ready to set you guys up so I can go ahead on and get these okra planted out. And remember that 2 of those seeds did not, I'm gonna say germinate, because all the other ones had started getting sprouts except for 2 of them. So, but I'm still gonna plant those. I'm gonna take a large, I think this may be a gallon container, a black gallon container that I have. I'm going to add some I'm going to add some potting mix, perlite, and some of that peat moss in that mixture. I'm not going to add fertilizer because this Kellogg's potting mix already has some nutrients in it. But once these plants start to get up a good size enough for me to transplant, I'll definitely be adding some nutrients to it. So right here I'm adding the Kellogg's potting mix here, and it's damp because remember it was raining, and you know that all those bags and stuff, they're out in the opening, so they're subject to get wet dry. I'm gonna add some compost and manure in with this as well. I know I was looking for, because I know I had a bag that was already open. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more potting mix to this. So this time, for the first time, you know, I since I've started gardening, I've been using seed starter mix. So this time when I start my seeds, I'm gonna just go ahead on and just use some potting mix and just mix in perlite in with that to help keep it loose and lighten it up some. I may add a little bit of peat moss or some cocoa coir in with that. So I'm headed over to the table, and I'm looking for a larger container so I can pour it in and get it all mixed in real well. I'm bringing over my perlite and my peat moss so I can add to the mixture as well. Trying to get you guys set up where you can see what I'm doing. So right here I'm adding in some of the peat moss. And now the perlite's going in. And right here, I was just kind of reading the benefits of that peat moss. So now I'm going to get a larger container so I can pour all that mixture in, where I can blend it in better than this. So now I'm gonna place all 6 of those seeds in this container here. And what I'll do is, once these start germinating, ready to transplant, that's when I'll separate them in their individual containers. So right here, guys, I'm mixing it in. You'll see me add a little bit more perlite and peat moss to this. So I am continuing to mix this in not real good. And then I'll add this back to that gallon container. And this could possibly be a 2-gallon container, either 1.5 gallons or a 2-gallon container here, because it looks to be a little larger than a gallon. So now I'm placing this soil mixture in this container here. But like a lot of us gardeners that is in zone 8, whether you're in another state, but if you're in this area, in this zone, where the weather, we have a long growing season where the weather stays warm pretty longer than we do have cold months. So that gives us a better opportunity to continue to drop seed on into July. Because even though we'll have that first frost, but it normally doesn't get cold here till like October. We may get some chill in September, but it's always still kind of warm. It's kind of up and down, so that gives us a little longer time with our summer growing. So now I'm dropping the seeds in the container. I'm going to place it all the way around, and I'm going to place that last one in the center. I'm gonna go back in and water. So now I'm gonna place this remaining soil on top, spread it on top, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place it where it's gonna sit for now, and then I'll go back in and water. So I would not bring you along when I get ready to water, guys. All right, friends, so now I have my okra planted out. I have some zucchini seeds dropped. I planted another straight neck squash. That was a start. I dropped some more garden beans. Some of those have started to germinate. So within the next couple of days, I will be bringing you guys along. I will be doing some harvesting of some eggplants and a few peppers, and kind of continue to see what's going on out in the garden. I am finally getting some garden beans. The watermelon is still hanging on, so I'm hoping that I do, get something or get one. The corn, I'm not sure about the corn, but I'm just letting it be and letting it do what it do, and just see what the outcome is gonna be. So guys, this about wraps this video up of me planting out the okra and bringing you guys along as I do a little outing for the garden, as well as kind of doing some things, getting a few things that I needed for the house. I didn't bring you in every aspect detail of everything that I done, but I hit here, there, and yonder of what I was doing, and I appreciate you coming along with me. So, but if you're still here, be sure to go ahead on and click that like button, click that subscribe button. If you have not, guys, I am lacking 5 subscribers from having 500. So yay for me. That's a big milestone for me, but it may be little to you. But baby, that's a big milestone. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead on and click that subscribe button so I can hit that 500. So now I'm working on meeting that criteria of views. So I'm not far from it. Maybe a little over 2,000 or 3,000 views in total. You know how YouTube does all that counting and stuff. So that way that I can start being able to kind of advance here in YouTube. I have met my quota for TikTok as well. I'm over there, but I do most of my content here on YouTube. So all right, guys, thank you for coming along with me on Tracy's Rhythmic Life, where we grow, learn, and enjoy the rhythm of real life and garden. So let's keep growing, glowing, and living rhythmically. Until next time, peace.